Chef Raymond de Rivera. I'm a full-time chef instructor here at the Center for Culinary Arts, Manila. Well, I had an uncle who's a famous gourmet. So every time he would cook, we would all enjoy it. So I was very proud to be his nephew, and always when he has an event at home or at his house, talagang we make it a point to go there just to enjoy his cooking. So he was actually he's one of my first influences. As a chef, I worked for 9 years Makati Siang doing salad, sandwiches, cold dishes. So mostly patés and terrines. So doon ang focus ang specialty ko around those courses. Yeah. So hello everyone. Okay, I'll be making one dish for you today. It's Greek inspired but with an Asian twist. Okay? In Greek food there is what you call a spanakopita. Okay, it's a filo pastry with spinach and cheese. For an Asian dish, I decided to use a spring roll wrapper, and instead of baked, it's deep fried because everybody likes deep fried foods. Okay, so I'll start with heating up a little oil. Okay, while we're heating up the oil, I'll show you ingredients that we have. Okay, this is garlic. Okay, chopped garlic. We will saute this. Also onions, and of course our main flavor will come from our tuna. Our corn tuna. Okay, and to make it more of the Greek food, we will add spinach. Okay, so it's a tuna spinach packet in short. Okay, so we can begin. Okay, we saute garlic. Alright, make sure you get a nice color on your garlic while you're sauteing. Okay, and then you can follow that up with your chopped onions. Right. Make sure to get a good sweat on your garlic and onions. Sweating means there's no browning. Okay, you just get a nice little translucent color on your onions. Okay, right. Now we can go with our tuna. Okay. Okay, so while we're waiting for our tuna, we're sauteing it, we'll just chop up some of our spinach. Okay, so just roughly chop. Okay, so it can be sauteed quickly. Okay, right, just rough chop it. Alright, now you can add it now to your pan. Okay. Yeah. So just mix. Okay, let the flavors of the tuna and the onion and garlic touch the spinach. Okay. Alright. So just keep doing it until the spinach looks wilted. Okay. Of course, don't forget to season your dish. Okay, your filling. Okay, salt, pepper. Okay, you can go just a quick saute. Okay, alright, now we can set it aside and let it cool down before we wrap it in our spring roll wrapper. Okay, this is your typical spring roll wrapper we bought from the groceries. Okay, so this is what we will use to wrap our packets. Okay, now we have one sheet. Okay, we cut it into four. Okay, 4 lengths. Okay. Alright, so we can make 4 packets from this. Okay. Once our spinach and tuna mix has cooled down a bit, we can wrap it in our spring roll wrapper. Okay. Just add about 1 tablespoon each per packet. Just enough. Okay. And then show you how to wrap it. Okay. Just bring one corner to the side. Okay, and then follow it up. Just fold it like you do with the flag. Okay. Now, to seal it, I made a mixture of just flour and water. Okay. It's like a paste. Okay. So, just dab a little at the end so it will close very neatly. Okay. Yeah. So again, bring one corner to the side and then just keep on folding until you seal it off. Okay. Again, your paste will help you secure your packets. For the traditional spinach packets, it's usually baked in the oven, but since I want to give it an Asian twist, I prefer to deep fry my packets. Okay, so just put some oil. Okay, yeah. So just get a good color and make sure it's very crispy. Okay, so it can be enjoyed by your guests. Okay. Yeah. Okay, now while we're waiting for that to fry, okay, maybe we can start on our sauce. Okay, alright. This sauce is also Greek inspired, so it involves yogurt here and finely chopped garlic. I have to emphasize it should be very finely chopped. Okay, finely chopped garlic. And of course, we will julienne, chiffonade, I mean our basil. So it's basically a yogurt basil garlic sauce. Okay. Alright, so of course, our yogurt. Then just a touch of garlic, not too much. Okay. Garlic. Okay, and then we will chop this basil into strips. I prefer strips because if you chop it, it will bruise or turn black. Okay, and it imparts a very more or less bitter flavor in your sauce. But if you just cut it up, okay, don't worry, the flavors will infuse. Okay, yeah. Yeah, so that's our yogurt basil garlic sauce to go with our spinach packets. Okay, alright. Okay, so we're waiting for it to cool down. Okay, so don't forget to season our sauce. Okay, pepper and some salt. Okay, okay now. Alright, so we have a nice color on our packets. Okay, a nice golden brown color. Okay, put them in a basket, a strainer, so we can drain out the oil. Okay, just let it stand for a few minutes. Okay, and then you can plate it now. Okay. Right, so our plate ready and our sauce ready. Again, this is our plate. Okay. Yeah. As the oil has drained considerably, we can now start to plate. Okay. Just arrange it neatly. Like this. Okay. Again, 6 portions would be fairly enough. Okay. Yeah, now. Don't forget our sauce. Okay. Yeah. Just let it touch the food a little so you'll know that that's a dipping sauce for the food. Okay, so here is my tuna spinach packets with yogurt garlic basil dressing. If you want a copy of my recipe, log on to www.cravingsetv.com. My tips for the first recipe, the tuna spinach packets, are 1. You can opt to bake it instead of deep frying, so it's a little healthier, of course. Just make sure to brush some egg wash on top so you get a nice color. And 2, you can change, you can modify the recipe. You can change the spinach to more local available ingredients like maybe cabbage or kangkong. The same procedure on the saute, everything. And 3, you can add potatoes to make it more vegetarian. You can omit the tuna and you can replace it with potato, or if you prefer cheese, much better yan, mas savory on cheese. And 4, well, if you don't like pastry, spring roll pastry wrap, you can wrap it in dough. Okay, just buy a pie dough and wrap it also the same way. Okay, so those are the 4 tips for tuna spinach packet.